I don't know. I was just like, not like surprised because I'd like done karaoke with you.
The most cheesy situation possible with Homelander.
When a narcissist tries to parent, it is bumpy at best.
That doesn't mean sacrifices won't still be made.
Aaron, we need to talk about the first episode because seeing Starlight at Translucent's funeral and that gorgeous voice, it was just so amazing.
Thanks to what you've done, we've all been blessed, but our heroes never die.
What was that like for you? And was that really you singing? Is that your real life superpower?
So, is that my superpower? It is me singing. My introduction into the world of like performing and doing anything was singing, but that was when I was much younger. And that was what I initially wanted to do. I wanted to be a singer, and then it turned into acting. So it was cool. I mean, when Eric Kripke, our showrunner, approached me, he was like, listen, you're going to sing a power ballad in episode 1 of season 2, and we're going to go for it. We want it to be as Celine Dion-esque as possible. We're going to lean into the cheese factor. I was like, I am in. I was nervous. I would say singing gives me stage fright more than anything else, but luckily, like, I got to record it before. And then on the day, it was more like lip syncing. It was such a perfect, like when I read that and I found out that that was the first moment you were going to see me in season 1, the most cheesy situation possible with Homelander and that like thing going on in the background with photographs of Translucent. I just was gung-ho about it.
Well, and also her hair is so much bigger this season, but I think it's because it's full of secrets.
Yeah, I mean, that truly could be said. If that's the case, then her hair is just going to get to the point of being bigger than her body.
I was on set one day and Eric was there and he was just like, come here. And he just pressed play on his phone and he basically showed me the track, the pre-recorded track. You sing so well. And I don't know, I was just like, not like surprised because I'd like done karaoke with you, but it was just like, it's so good. I was so impressed.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a bop. It's gonna be the end of summer jam.
It was really fun. It was really fun, especially because like it's not meant to be taken seriously, so I could just go for it.
I liked it.
Yeah, me too. It was really great.
One of my favorite things that they've done with Homelander's character is given him his son, because in the graphic novels, Butcher actually killed the baby. So Anthony, what has that been like for you to really get to see Homelander try to embrace his father side, his twisted father side?
Emphasis on the word try. That's the great thing about this show, and this is what Eric said right off the bat when we came into season 2. He said, whatever the characters think they've got and whatever they're holding on to and whatever they've been fighting for and achieved in season 1 is going to be taken away across the board, not just Homelander, but all of the characters. And he was true to that. Forces the characters and so in turn the actors to think on behalf of the characters in a different way and to adapt and evolve and grow, and it keeps everything fresh. You know, it really keeps you on your toes. The parenting thing, I mean, yeah, what do you say? I mean, when a narcissist tries to parent, it is bumpy at best. And we've seen the first bump, which is the kid's head on the lawn. And then it kind of goes neither uphill or downhill, just goes and sort of swings and roundabouts from there. So it's very interesting from episode 3 on, though.
Wow. That's impressive.
From just a writer's perspective, just being practical, the kid is a perfect character. He's half the thing Butcher loves most in the world and half the thing Butcher hates most in the world. You don't get rid of that character. You use that character because they're just too perfect not to. From the very, very beginning of the show, we knew we were going to keep that child alive and have Becca be raising him, because there was just so much to talk about. And he has, indeed, in season 2, he has just a huge impact on all the characters. And he draws out weird paternal instincts in Homelander, who is, spoiler alert, a truly father. It gives Billy Butcher like a whole new motivation in the season. It did so many great things that for us, we just, we wanted to take a stab at it.
I love the fact that no character seems to be off limits when it comes to death in this show. Is that how you view it? Are you looking to just really be like, no one is safe?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really healthy tension for the audience, to never quite understand or never quite know who's going to live and who's going to die. You know, you have to do it every so often because you start to fall into a pattern of like, oh, well, I know this character is safe, and so I'm not going to engage as much in a dangerous situation. But it's the real world. We're trying to show these are superheroes in the real world, and in the real world, you know, people die.
All right, hands in the air, like you just don't care. Kill.
Well, your show is so wonderfully messed up. From the gruesome things that you get to get away with to the things that come out of your characters' mouths. Is there anything that Amazon was ever like, Eric, maybe we'll just pull that back a bit?
No, in season 2, definitely not. They were been amazing because I think they've started. They knew me by then. In season 1, almost never. They were awesome about it. They did. For some reason, they were okay with launching a dolphin through a windshield. They objected to that the dolphin wanted Deep to masturbate him.
Right, seriously? Now is not the appropriate time.
For some reason, that was their line of like, we're uncomfortable that the dolphin is asking the Deep for a sex act. And my response was, I'm like, dolphins actually are the horniest creatures in the world. And so we're just being honest. And I started sending them all these articles, which if you search online is true, that they're they're perverts. So I just had to be accurate to science. It's science. It's science. And then there was one scene with Homelander that they made me cut in season 1. But without giving a spoiler away, like with season 2, I found maybe that scene will come to light again. Maybe I found a sneaky way to get it back in.
That is amazing. And you, my friend, are a true hero.